Guys, here we go. I'm going to show you how to activate your portal search. But first, we're going to show you what the MLS looks like. So we are going to make an MLS search here. And I'm going to sign into MLS. And this is how we're going to make your search. So I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to get to tell me what you want to do. So I'm going to make a full search. You can tell me if you are looking for single families and or two families, condos, vacant land, multifamilies, whatever you're looking for. We're going to make sure they're active. Again, I'm going to weed out the other properties if they're already under contract. So let's say you're looking in Waukesha County, in Brookfield, and Elm Grove, and Menominee Falls. So we'll just select those here. You can see how many results there are, and then you can give me a minimum and maximum list price. So we're just going to say 150 to 250,000. Let's say you want at least 3 bedrooms and at least 1.5 baths. Only tell me things that are a deal breaker. So let's say you want 2 bathrooms, but 1.5 would be okay with you. So then I'll ask you, is 1.5 okay? And at that point, we'll just put that in. Do you need a garage? This is a lot more extensive than you'll be able to find on other sites. So that's why it's nice to create this. Do you want a specific amount of acreage? You can tell me the type of property that you're looking for. Does it need to be a ranch, for instance? You can tell me the style of property you're looking for. If it's a condo, maybe it needs to be on the first floor. Maybe you can't walk up steps. We can also go through like when it was listed, if that's important to you. You don't want it to be an older listing. Does it need to have a basement? Does it need to have anything specific in here? Are you interested in something that's at least a certain amount of square footage? Or do you need the taxes to be less than a certain price? Or maybe you want a newer building. Maybe it has to be built before 2000. Oh, there's no search results that are newer at this time. So we don't want to get too picky, for instance, because then it's going to weed out all the search results. So as you can see here, there's 49 properties. Let's go through here and take a look at what properties are loading here. Do you see all these? As you can tell, the market is super hot right now. Anytime you see a yellow C right here next to a listing, or if you're on your mobile device, it might just have a C next to it. It might not look exactly like this. But if you see that, that means that the property is no longer available. If you're looking on Zillow or Trulia, all these homes will still be there, but you're not going to be able to see that they're under contract. That's another reason why it's more beneficial to set up a search through here, because I can weed those properties out for you. This market is so hot that literally over 3/4 of these properties are already under contract or sold. Only realtors have access to that information, the C. But I'm going to weed out that for you. So for instance, contingent, we're going to weed all those ones that already have offers on them because we're not able to pursue that at this time anyways. We went from 49 to 17 properties. Another thing that some people like to do is we can decide, do you want something that's more turnkey or something that's pretty much ready to move into? What we can do is we can decide you don't want foreclosures because you want something that's more move-in ready. So what we can do is for foreclosure, we can weed those out. Same thing with short sales. If you don't want short sales, we can weed those out. Now, the reason some people don't want short sales is because, or foreclosures is, for instance, let's say you're getting a loan that's an FHA. For instance, FHA loans, that you can get in with lower money down, for instance, like maybe 3%, 3 to 3.5% down. you can get into properties for that low money down. But if you're going to pursue a foreclosure or a short sale, most of the time those will require at least 20 to 25% down. They may possibly have some specific work orders that are required to pay for before pursuing those. And sometimes they actually just require straight up cash. Some of the properties have foundation issues. If there's any peeling paint or anything like that, they will require a higher percentage down or just straight up cash. So if you're looking to get into a property for a lower percentage down, then we may need to just have traditional financing. So we can kind of look through here and see properties that you like or dislike, and then you can star or X out properties. It's going to look a little bit different on your screen, but I'm just going to do this as an example. So we're going to say Brookfield area homes, and then whatever your name is. It can look different if you want. So this is going to be a new search. Dan Grimm. I'm just doing this as an example, and then I'll put my email address. So realtor.dangrimm@gmail.com. That's my email. Yes, we want a portal because that's what's going to allow you to not only receive listings, but then you can organize your listings. So we're going to save this. I already have a listing alert, so we'll just have to find something. Okay, I apologize. This wasn't exactly the best example because I already have an account set up. So we're not going to create a new portal because I already have one. So it's going to be an existing. Oh boy. All right. So same thing here. There we go. So then we get to choose if you want the updates all the time. Those will be here every day. That's the best. That's what I would suggest, because if you do it every day, then as soon as the new listing comes up, you'll get it. But if you don't want them every day, we can do that. I don't suggest that though, because you want to get informed right away. If you're seriously considering purchasing a home, you want to see those listings as soon as they're available. So in this market, obviously houses are going, some of them the same day that they're listed. So we want to make sure, if you can, to get those listing alerts right away. So we're going to email those to you, all the results, and email. Now I'm going to check my email here because it should email saying, I'm going to refresh this here. See, it'll say Dan Grimm via Flex MLS. Here's your requested search update. The topic might be different, or the subject, I should say. The subject here might be different. Basically, like, let's say I know that you're searching for Brookfield homes, that it might say Brookfield homes or something equivalent to that. So you're going to click that, and then you have to click to view the listings, or to you, it's going to make you click the link to activate it. If you don't click this link, it will not send you them. It will not send you the new listings. Once you click the link, you're going to get to see the properties here. So see what I mean? You can star properties, you can X out properties that you dislike. So take a look through there. Go through the details tab. This is important as well. You can go to history. You can find out basically, for instance, do you see how this had a price drop? So it was originally listed at $216,300 and now it's at $203,500. So you can find out details about the property. You can see mortgage info. You can even type in, like, let's say you know what you're going to offer. So let's say you are going to offer $205,000, for instance. Let's say you're doing a 3.5% down payment. You press calculate, and then it tells you if you are doing a conventional loan, your down payment is going to be roughly $7,200, and this is what you can expect your monthly payment to be. So that's what you can do for that. Also, documents. This is important. Before scheduling a showing, please look through these documents. Some of the documents you can see here, if you click on this, go through this, do you see how, no, there's nothing bad here, but look at this. I am aware of defects in mechanical equipment. So if there's something that's wrong with the property that you see and it's a deal breaker, for instance, foundation, then that's going to be a problem. So we're not going to want to see the property at that point. It can save us a lot of time if you check that out beforehand. So let's say that's a problem. We're going to X that out then. So go through the entire list, and then the portal link, that's going to be the link that it sends you. So let's go back to our search here, and I'm going to send the portal link. Where is it here? Well, I'm going to go back to my contact here, and if it was you, I would just go to your name. So Dan Grimm, and then portal, and let's say I need to resend this account information. So okay, so I would just send you the portal information, and hopefully it'll send it to me in the email, and that it'll come up in a different email asking you to activate the portal and then save the link. So whatever email comes up, I don't know if it's going to do it. Hopefully it will. But that portal will come up and then save that link. So I'm not sure if it's going to come up right now. But if you have questions with the portal, I can help you with that at that time. It looks like it's not loading yet, but that's basically how you would set up your MLS search. If you guys have any questions, please reach back out to me. My number again, call or text 262-313-7518. Again, that's 262-313-7518. I hope you are having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.